Hello. Hello. I'm doing another gungeon. It's been, I think, just a single regular Earth day since the last one. It's late at night right now. It's about, oh my god, it's 1:40 in the morning. We just spent about 2 hours, I believe, playing through an escape room game called The Escaper. It's essentially just an escape room. There's no other things you need to do about it to understand what it is and how it works. It was kind of cool. Like, we managed to not unlock the final room, which I'm guessing is, I don't know. I guess it's not. It's either not necessary or it's extra. There's some hidden meta puzzle or something like that. But like, it's a little game that was made for like iPhones and tablets and stuff like that that got ported to PC, and you can feel a lot of the shortcomings of the medium. I don't know if it's. I don't know if it was like designed to later be on those things, or they just were like, we're gonna get whatever market we can get kind of deal. But it's still really fun. Like, escape rooms in general they're fun. It's a pretty simple way to present a puzzle where they have control of all of the pieces and they slowly reveal the pieces with like very, very self-contained puzzles linked together. I think that maybe you could do somewhere it's like bigger puzzles that are interconnected throughout, but as is, every escape room I've done is like one puzzle leads to a new puzzle, leads to a fourth puzzle, etc., etc. It's not a bigger arching narrative. The narrative, the more story elements are kind of in the theming of the levels more than the specifics of any of the puzzles. A lot of the time, like a lot of times, it feels like they slap a theme on anything and then they try to tie it in, but it's not super specific. Like, one of the puzzles in the Escaper was like Egyptian themed, right? And had like hieroglyphics and stuff like that. You could have easily done it with like alien language or different symbology or things like that. And it just was one of those, like, it barely felt like it really mattered that it was Egyptian themed. It just kind of, what the fuck? How did we get 80 casings all of a sudden? But regardless, it was one of the, it was a lot of fun. And escape rooms are like always kind of like that, where it's like, it doesn't really matter if it's like the most inventive puzzle design, that those aha moments of figuring it out always feel good. Especially when you're doing it with a group, which is the whole point, which is why I didn't just go through the Escaper on my own. I waited till everybody had some free time to play. I mean, Nate and Jackie went at it. We could have streamed it, but you know, if you have like more people on the outside playing, maybe the next time we do one, we'll stream it. I don't know. It kind of like the likelihood of us getting distracted with chat was pretty high, even though chat is not very many people on my stream. It still would have been, I think, more distracting. Okay, so more health means more money. We have a shit load of money, but we don't have, what we don't have is a shitload of keys at the moment. So with the extra hearts, we can make that into even more of a shitload of money. So these guys, they only hurt you just by walking into you, right? So anytime you have damage immunity, even the poison ones, they don't do contact poisoning, because that wouldn't make sense. I was just thinking, because I always freak out about the poison ones as if they're somehow more to worry about. God, yes, that's exactly what I wanted to see. But they're really not. They're like, there's nothing to them that's any different than... Oh, you gotta be kidding. Okay. Teleported right into it. That's anything more to worry about than... I don't know, like a regular enemy. Dude, I would love it for some freaking keys to drop. Since I knew that last guy wasn't going to be a key, I would prefer that he was money. Very happy about that. Because money, or health, because health is money. God, don't start taking damage. But it looks like we are not going to be able to open any of our chests. It's a blue and a blue. It's not a huge loss necessarily. I mean, maybe. There's some good blues. I was gonna make a music joke, but I don't actually know any good blues. It's one of those things that's like too hard to get into. 5, okay. Maybe I'll grab an armor and sell a 6th. That's just 100. That puts us at like 200. 66 will fill up here. It's 25, and then we can. I can comfortably give 2 full hearts. We have a half heart more. It feels like I'm being a little cowardly, doesn't it? Now, it'd be really nice if these gave some hearts. Or, you know, keys would be... Oh, God, yes. No idea where the secret room could be. And I'm not really willing to spend too much time looking into it, honestly. We do have the strafe gun, which is a great room clear. Which I think we'll use for a little bit. Just until health kind of falls back. It's not a great room clear. It's a great first or second floor room clear, I should say. Like, this gun, honestly, sucks for, like, what it feels like it could do. It does have it's pretty accurate and good long range, but like the explosion damage feels super underwhelming. Alright. Sorry, I just need to get him in position there. Oh, God. What killed him? A strafe gun, I don't know about, man. Like, it feels like I'd rather use my starting gun on a lot of these. Enemies. It's not bad. It's just I keep thinking that it's going to do more damage than it's doing, so I'm letting enemies kind of live a little longer than I need. I had no idea that would be the item room, and that fucking sucked. Sometimes high expectations for a weapon can be a problem. Like, thinking this thing is going to take him out in 2 hits, or a single hit, or anything like that. Any number of hits in between a single or 2. And then they're still, like, kicking around, throwing out bullets. And you're in a worse spot than just using something that's weaker that you know isn't going to kill him, because you don't... I don't like where either of those secret rooms were. Or either of those item rooms. Anyway, just... You want to have the right idea about how many enemies are going to be on screen at any one given moment. You know, I haven't been checking my videos for the last, like, 3 weeks. I've just been recording them and putting them up. And I think I've just scared myself just with the singular thought of that. I've scared myself into believing that there's a chance I put up a bunch of blank videos with nothing on them. So I should probably look into that after this one's over. Look at this. And we'll just finish this off. Like I probably said plenty of other times about this game, knowing what enemies are going to do and when is like 100% about being getting wins in this game. Like I don't win consistently because I am just good at bullet hells or roguelites or anything like that. I'm really not. I just like I have everything memorized to such a degree that it's kind of just, I don't know. You're just an automatic one. Why the fuck did I switch to that gun when I'm not done with this floor? So we'll give that to this one because I've used more of it. I believe that should be just about full. And then we will use it. Cool. This floor has gone really well except for not a single heart to make up for the hearts that I've spent. Another thing about this gun that I'm not sure of is like, what's the ideal speed to fire? Is it more valuable to just have the sustained damage, or do you do little bursts, let the explosion go, and then come back into it? I don't really know. And I don't like the gun because of that. Like, do I just do a 1, 2, 3, let them explode into 3? Because I know, like, on some explosive weapons, you don't really want to go too heavy too quickly. Yeah, I like that. That was good. There's our 1 health for the floor. We got 2 keys now to buy another one. It's the Devolver, which is not good in and of itself, but has a shitload of synergy. And that's actually one of them right there. Let's see. Devolver Gungeon. Continuously moving with the straight buttons gives the player yellow glow, increase their movement speed. That's not good. We want heavy bullets or the Gungeon to go along with that. Look at this. Check for a secret. Poison proofedness would have been good for this whole floor. It's not bad for it now. Oh, we already got the key, so I think I'd rather take 3 blanks forward than search around for a secret. Check a couple obvious spots that I probably should have checked before I had the thing. And then we'll keep using the strafe gun, I guess. Yeah, I was a little nervous about health before, or at the start of the last room. I'm nervous about taking damage now. I do hope this is the explosions on these are enough to start a fire. Yes. Okay. So we have that. Whoa, that's actually maybe problematic. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Ooh. No, that's much more needed. Man, like, suddenly moving faster is not the way you want to go with that. Sometimes I feel like the explosions are just not working or something. I feel like on any gun past a certain point, one pull should be enough to kill a regular bulletkin on the second floor. Kind of any, like, proclaimed power or... Not power, what am I saying? We will go back to that. We will definitely do that room. But if it's like a... If it's a highly rare gun, or it's like a... what do you call it? It's from a good chest. If the gun then, like, takes a long time to kill a regular bulletkin, I think it's like, it's false advertising to some degree. Dude, I just watched a Jimquisition video about Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I loved it. Like, it's about whether or not the game was an instance of false advertising, and I believe that it wasn't. Jim Sterling also seems to believe that it wasn't, which is great, because it fucking wasn't. Like, it was... I mean, he calls it a subversion, and I believe that that's how I perceive of it as well. It's like, they couldn't say that it wasn't a shot-for-shot remake, because then people would have, like, heightened awareness to it. They'd be wondering way before, damn, what a bad dodge. What an incredibly, incredibly bad dodge. Two of them, huh? Neither of whom is going to go anywhere near my fire. It's fine. Let's just do the boss. Maybe we'll have a better gun to handle the rest of the shit. Dude, I do not like where I am in this run. In terms of weapons and items in general. I am very happy with where I am in terms of money, but even if I hadn't... Like, oh god, that thing got real close. There's nothing that I could have done where I would have lost money to make up for the weapons that I had. Like, there were no good weapons for sale or anything like that. Jesus Christ. When he shoots his little spawn right at me, God, that sucks. Doesn't change anything, Gungeon. You know what would change something, Gungeon, is the Gungeon. But we're gonna go back to starter weapons until we get some more ammo. Oh, God, damn it. Going into that boss fight without a full charge of the thing was pretty stupid. 2 of the 3 bosses would have really... They would have really benefited me to have had that from the start, so... That was not best practices. We gotta keep on these best practices. This streak we have, it only takes one bad run for it to go away. You know? Like, It only takes one series of bad actions. There have been times where I've been playing where either I've willingly sacrificed a bunch of hearts to make money early or something without having a way to regenerate them. And that I then just, or like I've just taken like 4 hits in 3 rooms, like early on. Early enough on that it's like, I get the feeling that it could have led to something worse. Get this the fuck out of here. Wait, we found the secret, right? Yeah. Please be something good. Don't be... Well, it's a lot more money. I was gonna say don't be the finished gun. I'm really, 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 really tired of the finished gun. We'll use the blunderbuss. It's not great. But it's got a weird, interesting use case. It's a slow, defensive kind of weapon. We have to keep giving it to the straight gun. We just have to. There's nothing else that I could give it to that would feel right. Did we already buy the key? I'm pretty sure we already bought the key. Nope. When you're sitting on that kind of money, it's just like... It's very hard not to, you know? Gun. Do we want another gun? Nah. This was a good get, and it's from a blue chest, no less. Ooh, this is free. That's a good get as well, okay. So we said nah, we did not want another gun. We got another gun, and it is great that we did. We're gonna use these shit guns for a little bit. And then we're gonna go. If things start feeling wrong, using these 2 terrible guns. Well, one of them's not terrible. The Crestfaller is not terrible. It's just... I don't know. Some people, maybe only one person in particular, killed him, not me, adores it, and I just don't see that. Oh, wait, no, this is terrible. I'm not using the Crestfaller. So far, the pits have been doing exactly what I wanted them to do and showing up. Why did that not push him? Huh. Seems like there's a certain spot in his actions that, in which he can escape knockback. Random glass. I bought the extra blank at the end of the last floor just so I can not have to worry about playing some of this one. Oh man, that's not what I meant to do. Damn it! That was so stupid. Whoops. Shot that in the shot because I thought I had the other gun. Can't go shooting in the shop right now. No, motherfucker. God damn. Got myself trapped in that fucking corner there. Okay, well, things are now suddenly bad. So... Alright, fuck. Get the fuck out of there. Dude, I need something better. Just need a room clear, I guess. A bunkular. Blanks are very helpful. We already have a single half heart, so we're actually at full health. Whoa, that was weird. Oh, itchy. What does avuncular mean? This is not going to be a shop. It'd be too useful for it to be a shop right now. I want to just get this fucking boss fight over. Honestly, I'm not... Wait, no, I want to wait for my, my thing to fill up before I get this boss fight over. Damn, dude. Of course. The one time I actually ready to fucking flame for a new spawn. God damn it. I'm like calling this stuff in like in a bad negative way. Okay. Oh, he's got the universe effect, or the galaxy effect going on. I never realized that his body was actually acting. So I didn't need to buy blanks. But now I can use 3 blanks and still get both secrets, which I have uncovered. Yeah. That's totally free. That's amazing. Hopefully it'll have a key. We're going to actually just get our health first. It's no armor. I would really, really have liked to be a piece of armor. I guess these two. These are both decent weapons. They're not gonna look decent against the old king. This movement speed shit is actually a little bit terrifying right now. Yikes. Dude, yeah, it's a little scarier than it is good. It'd be good to use that item while I'm going between rooms or something. But I don't know how I feel about it switching up movement speed mid-boss. Alright, I got 1,000,000 blanks. I'm gonna use all of this ammo very quickly, unfortunately. Okay. It's not the best spot for that, but the timing was pretty good. That's very scary, but that's a freaking... That is like a by-the-books Old King Flawless, doing everything defensive possible. and just making it work. Something that pairs with Gungeon. I meant I just wanted the Gungeon, and we got, for our one key, no, we just got a key. This is going in the gun muncher right fucking now. No, it's not. We're gonna use it for the rat. Okay. That's alright, we didn't hold on to the blink or anything. And now we will never have to hold on to blinks. Where was the other one? The shrine, right? The glass shrine that I, like, instantly lost after getting, pretty soon after, at least. Water's good. I feel like there's a bunch of stuff leaning towards a very pleasant, what do you call it? The guy. Yeah, it's fine. Use this instead of my starter. But we won't be using the starter. We'll be using the finished gun. All the way through this floor. Yeah. But if we get a black market, this feels like one of those runs where a black market is just going to be this, like, this extremely game-changing moment. Since we got water and we got a bunch of money. Right now we have curse too, which doesn't matter. I mean, if we got a black market, I would just drop the finished gun so we could get some curse from what's her name. Why is this my off gun? I guess I don't know. Who cares? What does it matter what my off gun is? My sub weapon. Things have been kind of weird around here. So Jackie, when the legislation went through about the changes to unemployment, the extra $600 a week for furloughed employees, the Washington State unemployment website went up, and it had some very, very confusing language in what you were supposed to fill out and what you weren't. There's an extension for, like, if this went on for longer, that I filled out, and then there was something else that was like pandemic unemployment something, the PEUA thing, and you fill that out, I guess, if regular unemployment didn't qualify for regular unemployment or something, and there's still some benefits. So I didn't fill out that second one because it seemed like things were already working properly, and you know, it ends up being good that I didn't, because Jackie did end up filling that out, and it's like the whole system is kind of screwed up now for her. And I think she's not the only person who's going through that, where they have to then, like, file it as a new claim, and then you'll go back to your old claim afterwards. But there is going to be, like, a down period of potentially not getting the unemployment checks. And, you know, we're not spending a lot, but we still have regular bills. Only some of the things that, like, I think her car loan and one of her medical... God, that was so stupid. Car loan and one of her medical things, you know, the company decided to, like, currently waive... Give me some armor, please. Nope. Oh, still something good. But, to waive bills temporarily, while, you know, 60 million people or something are on unemployment. The greatest number of all time in the history of the country existing. But, oh man, I don't have to use my blank for a dang thing. Ain't nothing but a chicken wing. Let's go ahead and use both of our blanks and hopefully buy some more blanks. Can't even use armor. We're at 303 fucking goddamn casings, so we're good in the casings front. That early shop. It would have been nice if we had had the opportunity to buy something of particular merit from the stores, but like we're still sitting pretty dang pretty because of that first vamp lady. Yeah, you don't pass up the ring of chest furniture. There's no blanks to buy. Cool. That sucks. Yeah, you're a real fucking comedian there, dude. No blanks to buy shouldn't be... Oh, god damn, this room. It's gonna get me. No blanks should be... It's not good news, but it's not the worst news. We got a defensive gun and a defensive item. This is actually kind of a bad boss for Singularity. That did do explosive damage. I wonder how it would have looked with Casey knocking that thing back. Would it just have exploded on contact, like certain enemies do? The key situation is pretty bad. That's actually pretty tough decision. I don't like it, dude. I mean, I gotta take the drill. Like I said, the key situation has been pretty fucking bad. So you gotta take the drill to fix a bad sitch. It's not in your best interest to be defensive in a sitch like this one. Yeah, another active item is really fucking frustrating right now. That's not something I wanted to see. 63, no, that's too much money. We're just going to be exclusively using the finished gun for a while, once again, because I don't have any other options right now. Because even though it is a gun that appears so often that it's like kind of like devaluing the streak to some degree. I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's frustrating. We got the Fok without it, though. We did have the Singularity, which we do not currently have. Those guys are dropping money just for me walking over them. Okay. Wait for those to go away. Use the drill. We can't use the drill. What is up with this stupid room? Stupid floor. Well, that's cool. Thanks. Every floor going forward will be fine. Could have gone through that room without firing a shot if I had been just born a little bit smarter. One thing I like about the finish gun that makes it feel different than the other opportunities to reflect in this game is that you can really easily send other people's bullets at other people. Again, a lot of the other defensive things, you kind of send things back to the original target. And that's the extent of it. Like lead skin and Casey, things like that. So much so that if like it's from a source that isn't a regular target, like the kill pillars, those don't come from a single pillar. So when you get to them, you're kind of sending the bullets back just at random. Dude, this sucks. I guess I can poison them. I just don't. All I have is the fucking finished gun. I don't have a boss weapon I would consider rat ready, even at this point. I love being poison proof. Not bulletproof or shuriken proof. Damn it. Still playing like shit though. Shoryuken. You know, Singularity would be really fucking dope in this fight. That would have been really freaking cool. Not necessary, but cool. I also still should be using blanks at times when I think blanks are necessary. God damn it. It'd be nice if some of those times showed up. Why would it be nice? It'd be nice if I used blanks in situations where I needed blanks. I hate that move. Loot bag. Okay, so now we just need the mask and we got all three. God, he spits out so much health. I could have got another punch in there. You're really gonna be like this, dude? Right again. Okay, so we're starting to get stuff that we can use to dump the fucking. Okay, baby. I'll probably be up in not too long. I'll probably be up in not too long. Well, I mean, I'm gonna finish the run, but. And there's another boss open. Okay, so we made finished gun unsolete. Wow, what a bad freaking job with this one. What's going on with me here? Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, panic. I'm gonna use the drill once. Who's gonna stop me? I dare somebody to stop me. Mostly because I didn't get that green chest earlier. That green one. Whoa. You guys like freaking the fuck out? No combat there, okay. Doesn't matter. Doop. Bloop. Floop. It's the gun. Shoes are left. I really, really want this to open up into something. You know? It'd be cool if it was a teleport you could take to anywhere. Go back a few floors if you wanted to. He's got to be getting around somehow. And remember how I said we're not going to use the finish gun? We're going to fucking use the finish gun. We're going to use it until we sell it on this fucking shop. Why? Because it's busted, broken, bad as shit. And as soon as I get rid of it, the fucking chamber gun's going to pop up. We all know this. It's like guaranteed. Also, we essentially have to hold on to it until then anyway, so we're getting all the negatives of it. We might as well continue usaring it. We're getting really close. I think, like, this is probably... Yeah, this is 362 in a row, so we're very, very close to a solid calendar year of wins at one a day. That's nice. That's dope. Let's hope it doesn't ever group away. Or not anytime soon, at least. I was thinking about this in like laying in bed the other night. Like, if I get a run where like I start off with a lot of curse, that is going to be incredibly terrifying. Oops. Wow, that's my other gun. Wow. Alright. I'm like a dumb shit, huh? Finish gun should have half as much ammo or something. I think that my blank guy is probably not going to be very, very useful in this, and so I can't rely on him. But my shotgun guy, he's going to be extremely good. Oh, one guy helped there. This is one of those ones where it feels like it's oh boy, I almost just like let that hit me. There's too many things that need to be blanked. Jesus fucking Christ, get rid of this right now. This as well. Excuse me? I'm not supposed to still look like the rat. I just dropped one of the rat weapons. Which my transformations have been confused. And we'll finish this floor and then we'll do that. Yeah. Okay, my transformations are confused. I'm stuck as the rat. Even though I should be the payday. The paydayman. There's gotta be black market on this floor. I'm so fucking ready for it. You know, I feel like black markets are kind of a only when you're not looking for it kind of thing. Only if you're absolutely either not ready for it or not expecting it, at least. Like, when you're sitting there like, oh man, I got everything I need to have a good black market experience. It's like, yeah, well, then you don't fucking get one, man. It does happen, but usually the run is like, it's not something you're actively thinking about. Gungeon. Oh my god, every one was a fucking fail. Well, that's another gonna sell. I know the whole thing I said about the black market is like one of those, if I'm wrong it's good, if I'm right it's at least I'm right kind of things. It's easy to say, it doesn't mean anything, and like you only can be proven right. There's so much confirmation bias, like, or not confirmation bias, but like almost like self-fulfilling kind of prophecies in the human race. We're very good at like only seeing, I guess it is confirmation bias, maybe, I don't know, only seeing, oh lord, jeez. You know, when a story completely falls in line with what with what we want it to fall in line, the narrative we've told, it's like, yeah, I saw that pattern, I knew. I was ready for it, I knew. And when it doesn't, we're just like, ah, this is an outlier. This is the thing. I try very hard to not fall for my own bullshit, but of course, as a human, like, even being aware of it doesn't make me impervious to the thingies. I'm still gonna make the same mistakes that other huge men do. We're getting rid of this right now. Everything's double. Double money. So we may as well. We don't need to buy a key. Yeah, we definitely don't need to buy a key. Just a heart? Oh, I thought there was something behind it. And now, I don't know what I'm going to use as a room clear. But we'll be okay. So we bought the gold amulet, which, if it's real nice, come on, turn to the payday guy. There we go. Nope. I got the payday guy's hands with the rat body, and I've already dropped like 2 pieces of rat gear. It's been a long time since I've actually used the strafe gun, or the shotgun full of love is like a main weapon. It used to be that, and like the what's the one? The ice shotgun. If I had either of those, it was definitely being used. Yep. And you know what? Big fat yep. Yuck. Get another one there. The black market seems like it's very, very unlikely to actually happen nowadays. Yeah, especially with her being here. Gungeon? I can't complain about that. Those are the only 2 enemies in that room. Whenever that goes off, it's still, like, freaking shocking. We can leave that. I gotta really make sure I don't accidentally, freaking airstrike. Oh, Lord. I thought I fucked that all up. Nah, that was better than I could have ever planned. When bullets are just slightly scary. That guy has a... The Shroomers have a ton of fucking health if they can survive a goddamn gold amulet pop. Wonder if there's a way to make your bees more damage. I think they'd probably do more damage with like stout bullets or something like that. Seems like a lot of familiars gain bullet effects, or have started to gain bullet effects. Jesus Christ. Punch him. I want to see it. Because I decided to just stay on the treadmill for no reason. You know what? Yes. I'm gonna be really upset. It's not gonna happen, but I'm gonna be really upset if a fucking black market shows up. Because I spent a buttload of money. Maybe more money than maybe I still have more money than I could possibly spend at a black market. Oh yeah, I'm also getting double money drops, so maybe I don't have much of a reason to concern myself. Icebreaker, that's the one. Icebreaker and Shotgun Pull Up used to be guaranteed 100% of the time use bullet hell guns for me. Oh, blue is only 2. Ghosty bees, maybe. Probably not, actually. Thanks, dude. Thanks for appearing inside me. Boss? Yes. So we're gonna have to wait a second. Let's drop the ghost bullets. Let's do these two. I absolutely forgot what my backup weapon was. Dude, that doesn't do shit. Okay. Fuck. Fuck that up. Fuck that all up. Oh, fuck. What the hell? It looked like I just threw something when I hit my blank there. I believe that's a light god. I'm gonna have to double check. I don't have any, like, moment of anger in my memory about getting hurt during a boss. Yeah. So we may as well take that. Let's do this. And what actually needs it? This one probably, maybe? I don't know. Maybe this one, honestly. Nope. Alright, there was not a black market. I'm a fool for thinking there even could have been. I'm such a goddamn fool for you. You got me wrapped around your feet. Longer. Did you have to let it longer? Right. Ghost bullets. Well, I almost got the opportunity to buy some ammo, but what else was he even selling? I just saw the one thing and I was like, oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. A bullet. Sure, why the fuck not? Let's get a little weird dual wield that we potentially will use in one fight and absolutely won't use in any other situation. You know, it could be cool in Phase 2. I don't like that I'm still the rat. I don't like it. Ow. There, I said it. I had the guts to stand up and say it. But I don't like the fact that I'm still the rat. God, the Mega Hand is so much better than the heroin. Like, it just sucks how worthless the heroin has become. I guess maybe Lychee Trigger Finger, which I currently have, so that might have something to do with it, but wow. Wow. I don't need anyone to tell me that I don't need to pick up the money. I'm as well aware as the entire state. Or DL aware. It is a reflex that is extremely hard to suppress. I'm getting one of the most impressed takeaways from this entire run that I have is how much health the fucking Shroomers have. Like, they're the only thing surviving when we get the little blank effect. I'm gonna let him blank this. Thank you. Didn't get them all. It was probably too far away. Well, that's obvious. Might as well be the glowing arrow pointing to this direction. Wow, fuck. I keep forgetting about that. Not every time, but often enough. Oh, fifth blank. Dirt mind of a This room sucks. This room sucks through design, through layout. Just the fucking shittiest. For room clearing, I don't see any reason to drop the boost bullets. I absolutely will before the boss, or during the boss or something. Maybe after the first. No, we'll do it before the boss. Since this first wave is like basically done, I am not at all worried about this room. Jesus Christ, with the blanks. This doesn't feel like the right way at all. Nope. Wow. I'm a big fucking idiot. It's like I'm destined to say the wrong thing about this final path. Nah, not on the first fight. Okay, and then let's see how this combo does. We're gonna use blinks. But to remember to use blinks, it feels like it's doing a lot of damage. Be calm about the other moves. I think the gold amulet did the killing. I just kind of want to. It's not good enough. Maybe. Knockback was a little scary there. Yep. Well, fuck. That was a weird, incredible conclusion to a pretty good run. We stayed the rat, even though we weren't weren't him by the M, and Alright, well that was a good fucking thing. That was incredible. I'm surprised we didn't get a single chest on bullet hell, but we didn't need it. It was incredible. It was 2,041 casings. That's 362, or 363. We got 2 more until a single year has been surpassed in terms of the streak. We gotta keep it up though. We gotta keep it up though.